Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons BTD5 Deluxe Edition. This episode, today is Valentine's Day, so, there's that. This episode is probably going to go up a bit late, because I'm recording this around 11:47, which is the exact time that it is, so yeah, I guess. Anyways, didn't actually think I was going to be able to record this episode, just because today I figured I was going to be busy with stuff, and then yesterday, family was over and they're here and I didn't want to record and all that. So there's all that. So anyways, now we're going to this stage, which I've never been to before, on Hard Towers Class Mode, blah blah. So, let's go with another Dark Monkey, just at the beginning. One Dark Monkey should be fine, like I said, just for the first couple rounds, while I figure out what I'm gonna do. So, alright. The balloons apparently will come through here, follow this path around, and go out that way. So it's kind of like Archipelago, except there's a little bit more land in the way, and the land is a bit smaller and oddly shaped. So it's going to be a little bit harder for me to, for me to plan out where I'm going to put everything. I think I'm going to go with a boomerang thrower. Maybe not there. I want to get a good spot, I guess right here. Probably not the best spot for it. But anyways, I'm going to use a boomerang thrower to get Glaive Ricochet, because I feel like that's going to be a good idea. Maybe not, but, hopefully and all that. So, let's actually sell this guy. And I think I'm also going to have something right here, because there's like a bit of a corner, what's it called, like a peninsula, I guess? Not really a peninsula, but like a sort of curve right here where a tack shooter or something might be pretty good. Or an ice tower. Or pretty much anything. Anyways, I should probably use a Buccaneer as well, just because, bunch of water. Might as well use a Buccaneer. But I'm not really sure. Because this is the first time I played on this stage, in case I didn't already mention that. So there's that. So, someone mentioned, or mentioned / asked if I was going to be playing Bloons Super Monkey 2. And I think I had mentioned it in, like, just briefly in one of my videos or something. But, I do kind of want to play that game. I do want to make a Let's Play of it. One, because, like the other person said, not many people have made Let's Plays on it. And two, because it's a really interesting game as far as, like, if you don't have a good strategy at the beginning, then you're gonna have to grind and just sort of farm your currency in order to get the best upgrades to really do well in the later stages. But I think I figured out what may or may not be one of the best strategies for that game, as far as like what upgrades to get and everything. So I'd like to share that with you guys. However, I'm not really sure when I'm gonna record that. Partly because, and one, I'm not going to get the Glaive Ricochet, I'm going to save it for the Bionic Boomer, but one, because I'm still not 100% on top of recording everything I'm already planning on recording. I'm doing okay. Obviously today I didn't record early, which means that Monday I'm not going to be able to record early, or at least not going to be able to record early for Monday, but the other videos that I wanted to record and save up for March, there was only that 1 week where I recorded 2 episodes for the 3 series, and I was like, alright, sweet, then I'll just do the same next week. And then this week I was like, I didn't get around to it. So, hopefully, I can actually record 8 episodes for each of those 3 series before March, or at least, before the 2nd week of March. And I was thinking of also doing Bloons Monkey City, and Bloons Super Monkey 2, and Bloons Star Event Battles. Also for sets are released in March, except those would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, while the other 3 series would be Tuesday, Thursday. So your opinions and stuff on that would be helpful. But let's get another Bionic Boomer. No, not another Bionic Boomer, a Ninja Monkey. Because Camo Balloons are going to be coming in soon. And I'm not sure why I got Distraction first instead of Ninja Discipline and the other upgrade. Usually I go for a 2-0 Ninja Monkey before I go for a 2-2 Ninja Monkey. It's kind of strange, but it doesn't make that big of a difference, especially right now when I have a Bionic Boomer with Specialty Upgrade and Double Ringa. Specialty Building, not Specialty Upgrade, which is kind of the same thing, I guess, but anyways, So yeah, I got distracted for a second. But, so yeah, what are you guys doing on Valentine's Day? I'm not doing anything. I'm recording this video, but I'm avoiding going to get sushi because I'd rather stay here and record this video. Which, actually, that's not 100% true because I didn't realize that avoiding the sushi would give me the chance to record this video until a couple of minutes ago when I started recording this episode. But I'm not really a big fan of sushi either. Like, I prefer my food cooked unless it's not supposed to be cooked. So it's like sushi, it's like, it's meat that's supposed to be cooked, which, I mean, I'm sure people have been eating it for years, they know how to make it safely, it's not, like, dangerous to eat that uncooked meat, so, you know, I'm sure it's fine, but, still not a big fan. But anyways, so yeah, what are your guys' plans for Valentine's Day? If you're single, Valentine's Day is really terrible because then everyone's all like, oh yay, me and my significant other are doing this thing, and you're like, oh, that's nice that you have a significant other and all that, which I know is kind of sad, but you know, for all the couples out there, surely something good is happening. Like, I don't know. I really have no idea, which is kind of sad because I have a girlfriend and we've been together for 5 years, so I should have stuff to do. It's just that we're sort of in a long-distance relationship. It's only kind of a long-distance relationship. She doesn't live that far away, but we only see each other like 2 or 3 times a month for like a couple hours every Sunday. So it's not that great, like in that regard. Like, not that great that I don't get to see her very often. But anyways, this Valentine's Day, due to some issues, I guess, we're just gonna have dinner tomorrow on Saturday. Not sure why I'm telling you guys my plans, which kind of makes you think, like, about vlogging. I kind of feel like there's no point to vlog since I basically vlog while I'm playing this game, which, you know, might as well mention what I'm doing. Bloons Monkey, just to help out with ceramics and camo balloons, and then Bionic Boomer just to help out with everything, basically. And I'm going to place this beacon right here, just because that covers a whole bunch of the landmass, except for this one. And then also now gives this one a little bit more range to help out attacking on this side if the balloons get all the way up there. And then this one also has a little bit more range. And then I'll probably go with the monkey fort first, just because it costs less than the jungle drums. But there's that. I know one of you in the comments, I always forget the name of the people that comment, which I should probably get really get better at. One of you said that you were in a relationship, so it's like, oh sweet, you know, how long you've been together, and talk about it and stuff, and then they never replied, which, it's fine. But, you know, if anyone else out there is in a relationship, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Anyways, let's get jungle drums and increase the attack rate of the Bionic Boomer and the Bloons Master, which I don't think I've ever really been able to tell the increase in attack rate. It seems like a really small amount of increase, or maybe just because I'm already on fast forward, that sort of lessens the increase somehow visually or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'll also get radar scanner so that now my Bionic Boomer is able to pop camo balloons, which means that now I have camo lead detection, which is very helpful. And I think I'm going to use a balloon chipper for my anti-Moab, my Moab busting. And I'm actually going to place it a little bit farther away, just because the Moabs, because they're so huge, or Moab class balloons, because they're so huge, their hitbox is a bit bigger than normal balloons, so I don't need it like exactly right near the edge of where the blimps appear. I could just put it a little bit farther away so that it has a bit of a wider range. So there's that. Let's see, what round is this? 42. I don't think I'm going to get 3,000 cash. Well, maybe I will get 3,000 cash in these few rounds. But I'm not exactly planning on it, so hopefully these... Oh, that's right, I always forget that I have Big Balloon Sabotage, so that makes them much easier. So Bloons Master and Bionic Boomer should be able to take it down pretty easily, especially with all this room to do so. Although now it is round 45, which might be enough to give me a super wide funnel, but I'm not really sure. Oh, well, it is. Alright, never mind. So, Moabs are definitely not a problem right now. in the future when there's like 8 of them, this one bloom chipper is not going to have enough power. So let's see, I haven't really used Dartling guns in a while. Don't really want to use Dartling guns. I should get a destroyer in here. That should be nice. And wow, that is a really big range. Just realizing that. That's like about as much of a super monkey. That's pretty interesting. Don't need crow's nest because I'm not going that way. Faster shooting. Now let's see how much bigger that... And it doesn't make that much bigger, but it is a pretty big range. Like I said, that's about the same range as a super monkey with epic range, which is pretty good. It's pretty awesome. And then I think the engineer has a really big range as well. That's cool. Anyways, so let's go for the destroyer. Once I get enough money, which shouldn't be too long. And there we go. So with these 3, the destroyer has really good fast attack rate. Helpful for destroying Moabs, but not the best. Bionic Boomer has another good attack rate, plus the double rain gun specialty upgrade has decent pierce, so that's a really good sort of close range group dispersal. I don't know what I'm saying, but then the Bloonjitsu Master is able to pop through 20 layers, which is pretty good, and is able to knock back balloons towards the beginning of the track. So these 3 are also pretty good together as a team against regular balloons. And then the balloon chipper is really good against Moab class balloons. Now that looked like it was kind of a lot of balloons that almost got through, so I'm going to use a Arctic Wind Ice Tower, or Arctic Frost. Actually no, just an Arctic Wind, not an Arctic Frost. So I'm not going to get Viral Frost, because right now I'm just using it to slow down the balloons rather than to necessarily freeze them. So getting Viral Frost wouldn't really be that effective. Plus, because it's so close to the beginning of the track, it's kind of like having a Glaive Ricochet right near the beginning of the track. It's not really going to have enough room to sort of spread its viral freezing. So there's not really much of a point to use that one. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to throw in a Glue Gunner as well, to help 1 with the slowing and 2 with the dissolving. Although, you know what, I think I'm going to go with the glue hose rather than the other one, just because now with the glue hose it should be able to glue every balloon. It should be able to have enough of attack rate to glue every balloon rather than have a really good dissolving on most of the balloons, if that made sense. So with that, now I'm going to go with a little bit more anti-Moab, with the Moab Maulers, obviously. But I'm not sure how much I need, partly because of Big Balloon Sabotage and partly because of the Balloon Chipper. There shouldn't be that many blimps that I really have to worry about. So yeah, just waiting for this Moab Mauler, which for some reason is taking longer to get than usual. But I think that's going to be it. Just a couple more Moab Maulers dispersed around here. Probably, well, because I've got all this like anti-balloon defense right near the beginning, but then that kind of takes up all the room for the anti-Moab defense, which the anti-Moab defense should go up before the anti-balloon defense, because you're going to end up with Moabs and then balloons rather than balloons and then Moabs. You kind of get them both at the same time, but you know what I mean. Let's see, can I put a spike factor here? I can fit one here. So in that case, I'm going to use Moab Shredder Spikes here, which maybe not the best idea. Well, yeah, I'll use Moab Shredder Spikes here because all the other towers, they do have enough range to cover like this area where the actual balloons would appear after getting destroyed from the Moab Shredder. And also, I think because the Moab Shredder Spikes are like around the balloon chipper, when the blimp gets sucked up into the balloon chipper, then that would also get hit by the spikes, I think. I'm not sure, haven't really tested that. So that's pretty interesting to help it get shredded or chipped even quicker. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now I'm just waiting for that money, and then that'll be it. And again, because I didn't really think I'd be able to record this episode, I was thinking about just recording it and then without commentary and then just fast forwarding it, kind of like I did for the fireworks and Alpine Lake episodes, just because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to record it with commentary, so just fast forwarding through it would be easier. make the video shorter, quicker upload, all that stuff. So yeah, there's that. If there's any videos, or if there's any time, like if you've been watching for a long time or anything, or if you like went back and were watching my videos, if there's any time that I lost on a video where I didn't completely win, I guess, like I had to use a continue, or I got really close and I was like, yeah, whatever, I won, and then I just left it. If you want me to do those again, either without losing lives or just without using a continue or whatever, just let me know in the comments, either a comment in that video or a comment on this video. Just tell me the map and what difficulty and all that, and I'll try to do it again. And then let me know if you'd prefer if I had commentary for it, or if I just fast forwarded through it, or even just like cut little bits of it, like I would explain, oh, I'm placing this tower here for this reason, and then just cut ahead to the next time I actually place a tower type of thing. I don't know. Just let me know your thoughts on what kind of stuff you'd like to see out of these videos in general. So, yeah, let's just save just in case. I don't think I'm going to lose, but it's round 63, and that's kind of a dangerous one. But with the ice tower and or the Arctic frost and the glue hose, that's a pretty good combo for slowing down all these clumps of balloons, and then all of these other towers are good at just destroying everything, so no problems there. And because I've got a bunch of leftover money, I'm going to place a super monkey here, just as a defense, like a safety net, kind of like placing a spike factory, but comparing these ranges, they look pretty close. I'd have to like, that's not it, I'd have to like pause the video and like use some kind of measuring device on my screen, like a ruler, which I actually do have a ruler. Where is it? It's behind me. Alright, so I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to try to measure the ranges with a ruler on my TV, and that's going to be kind of difficult because it's kind of hard to see the lines on this ruler because it's like plastic and see-through. So anyways, let's see, what round is this? 65? Yeah, that's gonna be a while. So let's just put that like right from, well, hold on, let's get my mouse like right in the center. I'm just putting the ruler up against the tip of the mouse and just extending it down to the end. That's about 5 inches almost on my TV. Let's keep going and then upgrade that. Now I'd say the center is probably right about there. And then again, let's measure out. And of course I'm doing this in a way that you can't tell what I'm doing. And according to the way I measured it, apparently the destroyer has a little bit longer of a range. I might have been doing it wrong because again, you can't really see since I'm doing this like onto the screen. Like I'd have to have a second camera recording it or whatever. But so yeah, I think the destroyer has a little bit longer range. It's really close, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I could have just measured it incorrectly or something. But yeah. All right. So anyways, there's that. So yeah, that was kind of semi-pointless because you couldn't see the measurements, but it looked like the destroyer was like a quarter of an inch longer than the Super Monkey, which again, that doesn't really make much sense because if you're watching this like on an iPhone or something, then that's not going to make any sense because your iPhone wouldn't be big enough for the range to be 5 inches. So I'm not really sure how to describe that. Alright, well, point is, I think the destroyer has a little bit longer of a range than the Super Monkey, but I could be wrong, so that was, again, totally pointless. Yeah. Now I'm kind of confused at why I thought that was a good idea and why I should do that, and now I don't know what else to talk about. Let's see, someone mentioned in a comment that they think I'm, well, essentially paraphrasing, but they pretty much say that I'm awesome and that I should have more subscribers and I have a wide variety of videos, and I was like, oh, that's nice. I sort of disagree, but you know, that's nice. I kind of wanted to wait until I had enough videos of different series so that enough finished series so that if I did have some kind of channel trailer, I could actually put together videos that I actually have up, rather than taking videos from different games that I could play type of thing. Because way back when the channel trailer was like introduced for YouTube, which feels like a really long time ago, which makes me feel like I'm old even though it's just a couple months, but anyways, kind of back when I was starting to get into YouTube, I was making a list of all the different games that I could play, and then I recorded like 5 to 10 minutes. Technically, I recorded like an hour for some of them, but generally like 5 to 10 minutes of each of the games that I could play, and then I was gonna cut them all into a video and like have some kind of cool channel trailer showing like, oh, these are all the games that I could be playing in the future and like all this stuff. And then I had like 4 hours of footage that I was still cutting down to trim and you know, just get the best bits of each video and everything. And then like every file just started getting corrupt and wasn't working, and I couldn't save, and it was just so frustrating because I'd been working on it for so long. And then I just sort of gave up on that. So instead of doing that, I was thinking, once I've played all these games, or at least a large variety of games, then I could use the footage that I actually have on my channel and be like, hey, you could watch these videos that I've already recorded, and then, you know, do it like that. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? But again, I feel like I always ask your opinion somewhat to sort of deflect the responsibility off of me, and then if something goes bad, I'll be like, oh hey, well you guys told me to do it, so you know, your fault and stuff. But that's not really the point. It's my channel, I make the actual decisions. I'm just, you know, asking for general opinion and stuff. And I kind of want to save up for this one, but I think I'm going to get the Robo Monkey instead. So anyways, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh yeah, channel trailer and stuff. I kind of want to wait until I have more games under my belt in order to make it. So probably like after my second year of being on YouTube, which my first year of being on YouTube is coming up pretty soon, which is kind of cool and kind of sad, but not really sad. But anyways, so what was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about, like, you know, channel trailer and all that stuff. Oh right. I just had deja vu. Very strange deja vu. Anyways, do you guys ever have those moments of deja vu, which I'm kind of assuming everyone has deja vu, but I'm not really sure. Where it's kind of weird because I'll sort of have a moment of, oh hey, I've experienced this moment before, and then like every decision or thought or like observation in the next 2 or 3 seconds, I feel like, wait, I've observed this, like I have the initial moment of deja vu where a couple seconds into the past, I feel like I've done that before, and then a couple seconds ahead, I can't really like predict it, but as soon as it happens, I feel like it's already happened at some previous time, which I think is just me trying to make myself feel cooler in some way. Like I'm not actually feeling anything, it's just the way that my mind is tricking myself or something. I don't know, but anyways, I sold that Robo Monkey to get the Monkey Town in order to get 50% more cash per pop, which I should have done earlier, rather than building this rather than building the Robo Monkey, getting ready to turn it into a technological terror. But now I should be getting more money, which again I should have done earlier if I was gonna actually make any difference. But yeah, anyways, deja vu. It's weird and weird, I guess. But let me know your thoughts on deja vu, which again, it's one of those things where there's like, I'm sure like 6 or 7 things in this video alone where I've said like, hey, what are your thoughts on this thing? What are your thoughts on that thing? And I'm gonna get like one comment that's like not having anything to do with any of the things I talked about. And it's like, why do I even bother talking? But I'm just kidding. And it is still kind of weird that like my videos will get like 50 or 60 views within a day or two, and then I get like 1 or 2 comments from 2 different people, and again, like neither of them have anything to do with what I'm talking about. Like I don't know, it's kind of weird. Weird to think about, like with other videos where like, you know, not subscribers that I know, YouTubers that I know, like in their comment section they'll have like 200 or 300 plus comments like in the first hour of their video, and then there's all these comments talking about whatever they're talking about, whatever, and it's like you can't really contact YouTubers because they have so many fans that like your little email is just 1 in 100 or whatever. So it's kind of weird being on sort of the opposite end of that. Like I've said it before in one of my videos, where I have kind of, I mean, I've got like 300 subscribers, so that is kind of a lot, but then like only a third of those or less watch my videos on a regular, like consistent basis, I guess, and then like even less of that actually comment, which is so weird to think about. Like, I mean, I know I don't comment on every video that I watch, and I don't like and favorite or share or whatever, but it's just kind of weird to, like, again, be on the other side of it to see like how many, like, it'll say like, oh, they have 1 million subscribers, but then like how many of those subscribers actually like care about the video and would like it or comment or like that kind of thing. It's kind of weird to think about. I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like if you're not going to comment, that's not that big a deal, because I know YouTube is kind of weird about comments, and some of you may want to comment, but you're not able to for whatever reason, which, yeah, understandable. But it kind of makes me feel like if you're not going to watch every video, at least at some point, like within a week or two or something, then why would you subscribe? Like, the only reason I would think to unsubscribe to someone is if they're posting videos that you don't watch and you don't want to watch, and they're just sort of taking up your YouTube feed, which I know that more recently I haven't really been posting that many videos, but for a while I would post like 3 or 4 videos 5 times a week. So that's kind of a lot of videos that I would totally understand if someone didn't want to subscribe and then just check back in every couple days to watch the video so that their subscription feed isn't getting totally over flooded and stuff. But where was I going with this? Oh, right. Like, it feels like if you're not gonna watch all the videos, or at least a majority of them, then why would you subscribe? And like, if I have 300 some subscribers and then I'm not getting like 300 views per video, then it seems weird. Like, it seems like the ideal viewership, I guess, would be to have more views per subscribers. Like, it seems like all of your subscribers should watch the videos, and then some random people just discovering your channel would watch the videos, so that would make your videos have more views than your subscribers, hypothetically. But, and again, I don't mean this as like a complaint, like, oh, why don't you watch my videos? Because, one, obviously if you're watching this, then yes, you do watch at least one of my videos, but I don't know, it's just kind of weird to think about. And it's just something that I ramble on about and then realize, oh hey, it's round 84 already, so the episode's almost over, and I don't even know what I was talking about, and it's just, what? I don't know. Might as well get that upgrade, just for the fun of it, just to take down the ZOMG. Might as well get the high energy bacon, and I feel like I want to call it the high energy bacon from now on, even though I know it's the beacon, but it looks like bacon. I mean, like the name beacon. It's just gotta get rid of one E, and I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Oh wow, I'm actually being overrun, kind of, which is why I should have put down that spike a little while ago. Anyways, so save just in case. Use that Moab Assassin ability, and I'm actually surprised. Oh, that's right, I have to get to round 90, or at least try to get to round 90. So there's that. Alright, okay, continuing free play mode. Oh, there was this thing, I say there was this thing, but it's not really like there was this thing. There was this person, friend from church that came over yesterday for dinner, and he's like this sciencey type person. Isn't really a good description, but he knows a lot about science and energy and water and magnets and electrical charge and stuff. And I'm not the most sciencey person in the world, but I kind of understood half of what he was talking about. And he brought this machine, not really a machine, it was just a setup or a contraption, I guess you could call it, where it's kind of hard to explain because I didn't entirely understand it, but he had water flowing out of a pitcher into 2 rods that would drip the water through copper coils, and oops, why do I have that? Through some copper coils, and that would generate an electrical charge that was connected to the bowls that the water was falling into, that would make like a little electrical spark every couple seconds. And I'm not sure if I described that well enough, but it was really cool, the way that he was just dropping water down through some copper pipes and making an electrical charge that I think he said was like 1,000 or 10,000 volts, which was pretty good, obviously. So that was really interesting to see, and it was just sort of interesting that, like, it's a new way to, not really, maybe not new, but it's another way to create energy, like to create electrical energy, sort of like a wind turbine, or like one of those, what's it called, like a water wheel, I guess, that you would have like on the river, kind of like in Bloons Monkey City, I guess, or yeah, kind of like in Bloons Monkey City with the windmills and the water mill. But it was just really interesting to see how you could just harness the power of dropping water through copper coils to create electrical energy, and it was just really interesting. And it made me kind of slightly worry, like, what if we turned Niagara Falls into an electrical generator, which I'm sure there'd be plenty of opposition to, but it's kind of like that would be a great source of energy if we could harness that. Which, I mean, I don't want to, like, what's it called, like, exploit the natural phenomeninity, I guess, I don't know, but see, and then that's the thing, like, it's not like we're burning coal or fossil fuels or whatever. It's not like we're using up energy. We're just taking the energy, or not really creating it, but transforming the energy from kinetic energy into electrical energy, which is kind of hard to explain because I don't understand most of it. Well, not, I probably understand, I don't know. I don't know how much I understand, how much I don't understand about it. But basically that it's not like we're burning up energy to create another form of energy. We're just gathering the energy that's already there, I guess, which is kind of interesting. So you could still have the water from the Niagara Falls. Like, it's not taking away water or anything. It's just using the water to create an electrical charge without really any adverse side effects, I guess. Which, again, is really weird to think about. And it doesn't have to be the Niagara Falls. It could be any waterfall, I guess. But, I don't know. It's so weird to think about. Again, partly because I don't understand most of it. So, yeah. Around 90. Just going from talking about waterfalls and stuff. And, oh yeah, another thing that I've heard before, but I didn't remember exactly. I still don't exactly remember what it was. But someone was estimating that we have about 100 years of fuel left, which at first glance might be like, yeah, we got 100 years, that's fine. But we humans have been around for like at least 2,000 years, if not like way more. 100 years is not very long. And even if we did have exactly 100 years, or even a little bit more, we should be looking for alternative sources of fuel if we only have 100 years left, because it may seem like a long time, like for one person to live 100 years, like, yeah, that's a good life. But for the entire civilization of, you know, humans and all that, if they only lived 100 more years, that'd be pretty bad. So we definitely need to look into better ways of fuel and all that. But anyways, got to round 90. Pretty sure I'm going to beat round 90. Could be wrong, but pretty sure I'm going to beat round 90. And I'm not really sure what to do, because I don't remember if I've ever gotten to round 90 before. Or I think if I did, I just sort of sold everything and let the round destroy me. So I think I'm just going to let this round win by just slowly selling all of my towers, starting from like the least useful to the most useful and stuff. We'll just see how far these balloons make it before I just use my balloon annihilation ability, which was pretty powerful. Pretty cool, I'd say. Let's build another one right here. Get another technological terror up. use the ability to sell it, not that one, buy this one, and then just get it back up to technological terror, use the ability again, and I feel like I just kind of stopped talking or wasn't talking clearly or something. But anyways, this is partly, well actually entirely because of the Monkey Tycoon that lets this be possible. You could do this without the Monkey Tycoon, but it would cost money, or cost more money at least. Let's see, use all the technological terror abilities. Oh yeah, I saw the balloon chipper. I forgot about that one. But yeah, this will probably be the end of it. I might survive this, probably not. Oh wow, I only lost 1 life. I'm actually just going to leave it there. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.